Inverse agonists, aka negative antagonists, act on constitutively active receptors because they have a unique mode of action that is specific to receptors that exhibit basal or constitutive activity. To understand this, let's first clarify the terms. 1. Constitutively active receptors. These receptors are a subtype of cell surface receptors that display intrinsic activity even in the absence of ligand binding. In other words, they generate a cellular response, usually signaling, without any external ligand binding to them. 2. Inverse agonists. In pharmacology, agonists are substances that bind to a receptor and activate it, while inverse agonists are compounds that bind to the same receptor but produce the opposite effect, reducing the basal or constitutive activity of the receptor below its normal level. The reason why inverse agonists specifically act on constitutively active receptors is due to the nature of the receptor's active state. Constitutively active receptors are in a state of continuous activation even without ligand binding, meaning they have a higher basal level of activity compared to regular receptors. When an inverse agonist binds to a constitutively active receptor, it stabilizes the receptor in a conformation that reduces its basal activity. In other words, it shifts the equilibrium of the receptor towards an inactive state. On the other hand, regular receptors that are not constitutively active do not have this elevated basal activity, so inverse agonists will not have the same effect on them. For receptors that are not constitutively active, inverse agonists may still have an effect, but it will be different. Instead of reducing basal activity, they may simply block the effects of any endogenous agonists, ligands that activate the receptor, or exogenous agonists, ligands from outside the body, such as drugs, that try to activate the receptor. In summary, inverse agonists are designed to work specifically on receptors that have a constitutive level of activity, effectively reducing that activity to below the basal level. This unique mode of action makes them valuable tools in pharmacology for targeting and modulating constitutively active receptors and their related cellular signaling pathways. Thank you for watching, and be sure to talk to your healthcare provider if you have any questions or concerns about your medications and any health conditions you may have. Disclaimer: the information presented in this video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified healthcare provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have heard or seen in this video. We would like to express our gratitude to our sponsor, First Cup Coffee, the original seed, for making this video possible. Shop firstcupcoffeeusa.com. First Cup Coffee, the original seed, is dedicated to providing high-quality coffee that fuels your studies and work with a rich and invigorating taste. We appreciate their support in bringing you valuable, free educational content. Remember to visit firstcupcoffeeusa.com for your daily dose of exceptional coffee. That's a wrap for today's lesson. I hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more educational content. Take care, keep studying, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!